Cada, top of the key, swings it over to Fargo on the left side. Looking, finds Von Essen, now back at the top of the key. Makes its way over to Gooden. Gooden drives right baseline, puts up a reverse, and a beauty from Alarise Gooden gets it to go.
Again, we see Gooden working off the dribble, something, again, we've seen a lot more often with Hofstra's ball handlers being limited with Carter going down. Obviously, he's back today, but Gooden with a nice take to the cup.
36-35. Looking for an answer, Geddes. Swings it back, Rolf, a straightaway three is true.
Had her foot not been on the line on that one in the second quarter, Nate, that would have been her fourth of the day.
She's been dangerous from deep. Again, this team's leading shooter when it comes to percentage from downtown. 39-35. Fargo working on the right. Gets it over to Corbett. Free throw line. Goes left. Spins right. Corbett finds Fargo. A right corner three. Wide open. And Janaea Fargo hits her first shot of the day.
Third three of the day for the Pride. A big response after William and Mary stretched their lead back out to 4.
Cuts it right back to 1. Hofstra not letting him pull away. Nascimento stops on the right side. Gets it inside. It's Natalie Fox who's wide open and lays it up, plus the foul. Defense just on her back.
And that time, Corbett didn't have the best position. Her body was almost angled, giving Fox that lane towards the basket. A perfect entry pass by Dance, but it was almost too easy the way Corbett had her body angled.
And how about the decision to start Natalie Fox once again? Already 9 points, has been a presence in the paint. Really the only thing that's been able to match the bigs of the Pride. Alarise Gooden, left side, over Corbett, top of the key. Now Fargo on the right. Fargo finds Von Essen cutting at the top of the key. Steps back, takes a three, straight on. Von Essen just off. Rebound, Cada has her hands on it, and she gets a jump ball. The possession arrow will favor William and Mary, but Hofstra will get it next time. So some good effort from Rama Cada on the glass.
That's something, again, she's known for, regardless of who's boxing her out. Kayla Rolfe, again, a couple of inches on Cada, but she doesn't care. She's going to crash the glass every time a shot goes up.
Monet Dance over to Geddes. Back to Dance. Now she fires one up to Rolfe, who's on the left wing. Finds a cutting Fox. Fox now back out. Into the hands of Dance. A skip pass over to Nascimento. A three in and out. No good. Rebound fought for. It looks like it will stay underneath, and it will.
It's good quick ball swing again. Dance, she's got a couple of assists already today. She's an underrated playmaker. That time she created an open look for the star scorer of the Tribe.
Nascimento looking for it once again off the inbound. Gets to her spot, pulls up off the elbow, and knocks it down. Now a 6-point lead for William and Mary.
Her sixth make of the day. Obviously a very different look for Nascimento today than what we saw a couple of weeks ago, Nate.
Alarise Gooden now on offense. Finds Corbett at the elbow. Corbett going inside, fights through contact, gets it in. No foul called, but she wanted one right there. Some authority on the finish. Right back to Dance. Takes it over the timeline. Up ahead to Geddes. Geddes finds Rolfe top of the key. She'll drive left. Now the handoff to Nascimento. They're trying to keep her going. Nascimento driving right. Gets all the way to the cup and lays it in.
Well, Nascimento working off the dribble now. She's showing off her scoring prowess. First in the mid-range, and that time right at the rim.
Nascimento up to 15 points on the day. Puts the lead back to 6. Von Essen has it on the left wing. A pass inside. Hits off the back of Fox, and then Corbett just trying to save it, going into the corner, almost lost her balance, throws it off the foot of Fox. It'll stay with the Pride, but a sloppy possession.
Maybe I missed something. Von Essen tried to force the entry pass that time. It certainly was denied well, as she now checks out after that sloppy pass, but seemed like it was going off the head of that William & Murray defender, but Corbett chased it down anyways. If I'm Corbett, I'm letting that one go out of bounds.
Looked like she might have not known who it last touched, but Hofstra will stay with it. Alarise Gooden passes it over to Fargo. Fargo working from the top, drives left, loses it, but it'll stay underneath.
And again, Janaea Fargo with Michaela Carter out those couple of games. She's also somebody who is handling the ball for the Pride, and now a lineup where she is a secondary ball handler to Alarise Gooden. It shows that time.
Well, speaking of Alarise Gooden, she inbounds it, finds Zaima Swin open on the low block, but can't find the touch. Now Natalie Fox in the backcourt trying to bring it up, almost loses it into the hands of Geddes, who keeps the possession alive. She's on the left. Now swings it over to the right. It's Dance. Finds Rolfe in the corner. Back out now to Dance, resetting. Driving right, crosses left, gets it over to Nascimento, fakes a three, drives inside from the left. Back to Dance. Dance thought about a three. Now finds a teammate wide open in the right corner. It's Geddes this time. She pulls it back. A right baseline floater in, around, and down. The 1-2. That one a high fastball up near the chin. So now 2-2. Good job working it back into an even count by Cabrera. You just want to see him keep moving the bases or moving the order because right now you just got to get on base to lead off the inning any way you can. A 2-2 is swung on, and that's going to do it. He lines one into left field. He's going to round first, and Cabrera's making his way to second, and he'll pull in for a stand-up double. So a nice piece of zero-out hitting to lead off the inning for Cabrera.
Yeah, 3 hits in this game. I mean, that's obviously the first of his Ducks tenure. This is a guy who started his 2024 in Mexico and had a 290 average with 13 home runs there, and had some time last year with Spire City, had a 294 average. So don't get too confused here with him only hitting 154 coming into this game. This is a proven hitter, and he's got a 3-hit ball game in this one and put himself prime position in scoring position with no outs here.
And with no outs now, a dangerous hitter in Ryan McBroom as he watches the first pitch, a breaking ball. Can't catch the zone, so ball 1 now to McBroom.
Talking about the Ryan McBoom. Have you seen like that AJ guy on TikTok? Bring
the Costco guys?
Yes. The boom, so annoying.
The Rizzler, too. That pitch right there now for a second ball, so 2-0 quickly to start this count. Needs to put his Riz face on there in the box.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, every day it's like I see a new clip. Good for them. They're making their bank and they're having a lot of fun. But I see these, I'm like, damn.
Not a fan of the double chunk chocolate cookie?
No, especially not anymore.
Thompson steps off the mound there and throws back over to check him at second. You know, so Cabrera will stay at put at second.
I saw a video of somebody taking a video of them making a video, and I was like, and they do it in public too. And it was funny, you know. I mean, they don't care, and it's great to see. All glory for them, but it's funny, man.
Thompson, the 2-0, misses again, so 3 straight balls here to McBroom. Not messing around, doesn't want to give him anything to hit, especially with that 3-run shot he put up earlier all the way back in inning number 1.
Yeah, and it might be the bottom of the 8th, but he definitely has that pitch logged to not make that same mistake. He would rather walk him here, get him onto first base, than have to give him something to get here.
And now the automatic, not so automatic right there, kind of danced around the strike zone right there, but got the call, so 3-1 to McBroom after no offering.
Yeah, really nice job, framework there by Isaiah Quiroz. Behind the plate, looked as if it would be outside, but he's able to just bring it back in to steal that strike.
So the 3-1 is swung on, and that one is hit out from McBroom. Has he done it again? No. It's going to die before the warning track, but the runner's going to tag up and make it in safely. So Cabrera advances to third, but Brian McBroom gave that one a ride, but it wasn't enough as Demerit makes the play. But he does put the runner now at third with just 1 out. So still a good piece of hitting from McBroom.
Yeah, you hear the crowd. They're all clapping for him. They know that that was a productive at-bat right there. Even though he flies out to center field, he brings the runner over towards third, and now with Aaron Antonini up, you're just one more fly out away from getting a sac fly here to give them the lead in the bottom of the 8th. That's how you play productive baseball in this league or any league, really. But now here with Antonini up with 1 out, the infield comes in again.
First pitch to Antonini. Antonini is swung on and driven past the first baseline. So that one foul. Making contact there with the first pitch he sees in the at-bat. Antonini, someone we've known to be an aggressive hitter in the past, so definitely, although he might take a walk, he definitely wants to get something he can hit and drive to bring home Cabrera.
He's looking to punch one here.
The 0-1 is swung on, and he flares that one out to the left fielder. He jumps, can't make it. It gets over his head. That'll bring home Cabrera. Antonini's rounding first. He's rounding second. He's heading in for third. The throw is offline, and Antonini makes it in with an RBI triple, and it's a 4-3 games as the Ducks take the lead late in the stages of this game.
That's a huge hit right there from Aaron Antonini. You're the crowd. They're respecting it. And that one, just a misjudgment from Anthony Bricado as one of those line shots towards left field, and Bricado thought it would land and would come down, but that ball stayed up in the air, and he misjudged it, unable to make the play on the jumping attempt, goes by him, and that's a shoo-in for a triple there for Aaron Antonini. And we got ourselves the same situation here with JC Encarnacion, runner on third base with 1 out.
The 0-1 pitch now to Encarnacion. He flies out another one. That's going way back. The left fielder on the track. That ball dies too, hits the ground off the wall. Antonini's going to score. Encarnacion gets into second. It's a back-to-back RBI extra base hit as Encarnacion gets in with the RBI double.
With a serve by Stadley. That one is hit high again. Now Reeves gets that one. It's back, blocked over by Garvin. And then jumping into her arms is Kiara Kuko. The Pride having some fun out here. Garvin is really just incredible to watch up there in front of the net.
Yeah, it's Garvin's second block today. She is just such a presence everyone has to be aware of on the opposing side.
Stadley the serve. Lohr sends it over to the Pride side. Pamitat sets it up for ball. It's tipped. A diving save by Reeves keeps it up. Koinui now back over. It's taken by Ball, set up by Pamitat. And they're going to call it on the line. It'll go back a point to the Huskies. So now 2-1.
Yeah, and we don't see Hofstra commit many of those line violations, and they've already committed 2 today.
So 2 line violations in the last, 10 points probably?
Yeah, I think less.
So Kuko hits it up. Set up by Stadley. A big windup by Clara Ball. And they're not able to handle the heat once again. So Ball using that power to her advantage like she likes to all the time. And they just can't keep it alive. So it's 3-1 Pride.
And Clara Ball, we see not only that strength, but a lot of times that pinpoint accuracy.
So Garvin now is the one to set. A big hit from Lohr. Set up by Pamitat. Beatrice Braga sets it over. Stagely has it. Popped up by Pamitat. Now tries to send it over as Clara Ball. And a little bit of fumbling going on right there. No one able to quite control it. They knew what they wanted to do. They were trying to set it up for each other, but just not able to get the hit that they wanted on it. So it's 4-1, and the Pride are off to a very, very good start in set number 2.
Yeah, and the Huskies look a bit sluggish to start off. I don't know if they're feeling a bit complacent or if Hofstra's just kind of got them on their back foot right now.
Garvin sends this one over. Now Koinui sets it up. Pamitat taps it. The ball, the windup, the score. Clara Ball again. That's another point right there. She has their last 2. And again, just such a good job of her winding up. Her timing is perfect there. Gets herself winded up, extends fully, and they're not able to handle it. Another miscommunication right there, and Koinui just hits it behind her head and back for another point for the Pride. Some sloppy play early in set number 2 from the Northeastern Huskies.
And Northeastern sloppiness is Hofstra's gain. Surprised we haven't seen Northeastern try to take a timeout. It seems like they need a reset.
Garvin with the serve over there. And then they touch the net trying to go over. It's going to be a point for the Huskies. That's not a way you want to give them back some momentum.
Absolutely. Northeastern was just reeling. Hofstra was on a 4-0 run. Hofstra just really had a chance here to put some distance between themselves and the Huskies.
Still 6-2, so they can still very well be in play to put it out. And then they set it up for Nunez, and Nunez gets the score, so right away, able to get that point right back.
That one off the hands of Millie Lohr on the left side, as we have it on our screen now, of the court. Clara Ball there had a stretch of 3 kills in a row. They're really running the offense through her to start this second set.
So Constanza Perez side comes into this one. It'll be Beatriz Alves on the serve. Alves hits it over. And they're going to give it to the Huskies. They were not happy about that call. The Pride thought that she got the corner right there, but the referee saw differently. They're going to talk this one over. Emily Mansour, not happy, giving a little bit of a side eye to the referee.
Having a conversation. It was very